They can reach more than 100 metres into the sky, far above the 67-metre height of Grenfell Tower. So are these the firefighting platforms that could have saved lives if they'd been available to London's firefighters last week?
To have that there, it would have been a game changer. That would have made such a difference to our firefighters and our ability to rescue people.
Throughout its history, London's fire brigade has prided itself on being one of the best in the world.
This is one of their latest firefighting appliances, the tallest turntable fire escape as yet.
But when they were trying to fight the Grenfell fire, the capital's fire crews did not have access to the tallest appliances. London's aerial platforms can only reach 32 metres. And BBC London has discovered this was flagged up 4 years ago after a fire at another block of flats, Lakanal House in Camberwell.
We wanted to see a recommendation for platforms and ladders that could save people in high-rise tower blocks.
A specific manufacturer of high platforms was even named in a fire safety expert's report to lawyers at that inquest.
Bronto Skylift, the largest and most established builder and supplier of aerial platforms.
But no recommendation was made, and none of the highest platforms were bought. So could it have made a difference at Grenfell if they had been? BBC London invited the managing director of that company to visit the remains of the tower, and his conclusion was immediate.
With an aerial platform it could have been reached.
Would it have reached to the top floor?
Yes, of course. Yes.
And what could have been done from that platform?
Well, you could save lives, if that's possible, reach the windows, get people on board.
And this is one of those machines. At the company's base in Finland, they've been selling them for more than 20 years.
How many of these have been sold to fire services across the world?
150 units.
But not in London?
Not at the moment, no.
They're not cheap, more than £1 million for the 90-metre platform. But by going up in one, you can see what the money pays for. This platform is about the same height as London's tallest. We're pointing at it now, and then to a 64-metre water pump, and then to the 90-metre platform.
One cycle is 10 minutes.
So you could go up and down in 10 minutes?
Yes.
And how many people could you, in theory, rescue every 10 minutes?
4 people.
Of course, we don't know how much use such a platform would have been at Grenfell, given the intensity of the fire and the layout of the streets. But the company's promo video has one next to a similar-looking block, and here we filmed it next to grain silos. We showed these pictures to the London rep of the Fire Brigades Union.
Our aerial ladder platform reaches 32 metres. We had to ask Surrey for theirs to come in because that reached 10 metres higher than ours did, reached a few more extra floors. The machine you've just shown me is 90 metres plus. That would have made such a difference to our firefighters and our ability to rescue people.
Tonight, London's Fire Commissioner revealed they are now looking at buying taller aerial platforms.
We are fortunately just about to replace our aerial fleet, so as part of that we will look at the new technology that will allow us to have taller aerial platforms. The problem till now has been in London that the streets are quite narrow and there's weight loading, and the previous vehicles were too big. Technology's changed, there's lighter equipment, so absolutely that would be one of my priorities.
Although this disaster has already provoked strong opinion about the causes of such a high death toll, it'll be up to the inquiry to decide whether taller firefighting platforms could have made any difference. Gareth Furby, BBC London News.